Yo, this video right here is work hard and work smart. What I mean by that is you may be working hard, but you might not be working smart. So, we all need income. The majority of these people need to work to get income. But let me rephrase that. The majority of the people need income and they work to get it. If you're not born with it, you got to put in some type of work to get that income. Can we agree? Cool. But boom, let's say you got kids, right? You have kids and you work all these hours at this job, and doing that just how your lifestyle is, you know, you work, you come home, you're tired, you're exhausted, you don't really feel like being bothered, you're irritated, you don't really pay your kids mind. And you know that you should be paying your kids mind because it's that innate feeling inside you telling you that you should be paying your kids mind. Boom, right? If you live inside that situation and your paycheck isn't that much, you got to keep it real with yourself too. I don't care if you're making $40,000, $30,000, $100,000, $200,000. Depending on what you want for yourself, if that paycheck isn't enough, then you got to find and start thinking about other ways how to make more money. You got to start learning shit. You got to start taking it upon yourself to educate yourself. It's all about just knowing. It's about just knowing, okay? It's about just knowing how to come across more money. The rich people, yeah, you got the ones that's just have money in the family passed down, what's it called, nepotism, things like that. But you also got the ones that done educated themselves and done learned a game. You know, it's just games, learning how to play games. And then when you learn how to play the game, shit, I bet if you ask them, they'll say it's easy. Like, if they was broke, dad broke, I bet you most of these people will be able to run up $1 million within a year. Depending on what they know and what they hustle is and how they hustle. 2 years, 3 years, I bet you they'd be right back or somewhere over $1 million. I bet you. I know they would. Because they understand something that the majority don't understand. Just like if you're trying to blow up on YouTube, I bet you if you ask someone who's famous, a famous streamer, or someone who has a lot of followers on YouTube, I bet you if they started from zero, I bet you that person could rebuild themselves back up. Not having their name, image, and likeness, of course, I bet you that person could rebuild themselves back up to however many subscribers, or have over 100,000 subscribers inside a certain period of time, a short period of time compared to most. Because they understand something, they understand how their game works, they understand how to play it. So it really is just about knowing, you know, just how someone, a contractor or someone who does wood, but someone who does woodwork or something like that, or a plumber inside the trades, I bet you, like, it's just innate to them. Like, it's secondhand nature. They just know what they're doing. Just how a personal trainer could take anybody's body and transform it. They just know what they are doing. They just know what you're doing. Things become so much easier when you know what you're doing. Just how someone like a healer, you see like people like Yaki Awaken and things like that, they could cure diabetes and all these sicknesses and diseases just because they know what they are doing. They know what they're doing. You got to just know what you're doing. But back to the point, the original point, I'll say that to say, you might be working hard, but you might not be working smart. If you got somewhere in your life that you want to get to, and you working a job that pays $50,000, I don't care what the profession is, $50,000, $60,000, and they paying you that on a yearly basis, and you trying to become rich, that's not going to be enough. It's not. It's not. Unless you stack up all that money until you're fucking 80 years old or whatever. It's not going to be enough, okay? So you got to make sure that you're educating yourself and learning. And I'm not saying it won't be hard. This is easier said than being done. 1,000%. Shoot, I just said this in 5 minutes. What I just said could take you 5 months just to get up and going, just to catch that momentum. So, but I'm just putting it out there because a lot of the time it's okay, yes, you're doing what you have to do. You are doing what you have to do. But same time, you may not be doing it smartly. You may not be doing it smartly because, perfect example, you are a father or a mother who doesn't show their kid, who doesn't show their kid any mind when they're young, and you want to catch them when they're young. It's best to catch them when they're young, and build that relationship and foster that relationship when you're young. Then they'll grow up, y'all don't got no bond, y'all don't really talk like that, y'all just two people, kind of feels like strangers. But that's your fault. That's your fault. And it may be hard to sound here or whatever, but that's gonna be your fault. That's gonna be your fault, looking back at it. Because yeah, you were probably working hard, and I know people like to say they did the best they could do, so I don't want to get too deep into it because everybody's circumstance is different. I'm just putting it out there that you have to, I'm just using that as an example. It's strictly an example. But you have to work smart. Be real with yourself. Is this enough? Do I gotta be making other moves? Do I gotta learn something new? Do I gotta start looking at taking a different approach on how I'm gonna do things? Like formulate your plans. Calculate it. You gotta move calculated. You gotta move calculated. Because you work for an organization, you give them all this time, you making them all this money, you barely making you probably barely making your paycheck probably less than 2% of what they making. So you got to make sure that you're educating yourself and how you can level up your own life and become the boss for yourself. And now I'm gonna stop dropping videos like this too. I'm gonna stop dropping videos speaking on certain things just because, you know, I'm 20 years old. I'm still trying to get it my own self. I'm still trying to get it on my own right now. Or for myself. So I'm gonna stop dropping these videos because I don't want to be someone talking to y'all like I done made it, like I'm rich. I'm not rich. And not yet. And so I'm gonna stop dropping these videos. I'm gonna lay off these videos. But if y'all new to my channel, like, comment, subscribe if y'all want to. I'll probably be dropping like gym content very soon. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch the flow up a little bit too. This is like my raw footage channel, so you know what I'm saying? I got another content channel. Link should be in the description, and you can go find it on my page somewhere. On that channel, I'm doing more like entertainment, things like that. But for right now, for a little minute, I'm gonna be on this channel right here. So anyways, y'all, peace, man. Peace, my boys. Peace, my sisters. And I'm gonna catch y'all later.